What's going on, guys? So today we're back in Marietta checking out some new construction. So we have this beautiful house in front of us, not in the neighborhood, so you don't have to worry about an HOA. Do got some noisy dogs next door, a couple of boxers, so I'll go inside and talk about the house a little bit. Pan around to the neighborhood so you can kind of check it out. So pretty much older homes around here. A lot of little ranch houses. And one thing we're seeing a lot here in Georgia, pretty much anywhere that they can build, they're going to build. So we've been seeing that quite a bit. And land prices have been going crazy because of it. So gone are the days that you're finding, quarter-acre lots for under $100,000 in Marietta. Especially anything that's halfway buildable and not in a flood zone. Trust me, I'm looking for myself, so it's been a little bit tough. But this house, I'll just give some insights in regards to its features and what it has to offer. So it's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,200 square foot house. All 4 bedrooms are upstairs. Very nicely laid out. You got a little foyer area here. That's 2 levels. You're not really seeing a lot of that nowadays, so it makes the entrance feel pretty good. This house does have some pretty nice finishes to it, but at the price point, it definitely should. So this one is listed just under $560,000. This is your dining room. They have it staged in here. I must say, smell really nice in here. I always say when you're selling a house, there's a few things that you want to get right. Of course, the curb appeal outside, which they definitely have. Want to make sure there's no clutter in the house. You definitely want to make sure it's smelling good. So they do got the fragrance bumped up in here. Again, we're in Marietta, Georgia. Close to Cobb Parkway. So pretty much have access to anything you need. Very close to the highway. So you got really good highway access. And that's mostly what this house is about, is the location. Just pretty close to everything that you would need. So this is the downstairs area. You got your living room right here. And you'll notice that there's a lot of windows. A whole lot of windows, letting in a lot of natural light. So you do got, it's not the best view, but it is a view because you're higher up. And again, you can kind of see some of the stuff going on out there, but it is off of a road called Skyview Road, so that's pretty cool. I think the builders did a pretty good job on this one. You got your molding down bottom, molding up top. Really a fan of these floors. One of my favorite colors when it comes to the wood floor, which I don't think, these are definitely not actual hardwood. And I want to say they're luxury LVP, but it's not like the cheap LVP that feels like plastic when you walk on it. These are some real quality ones. Feels pretty solid when you're stepping on it throughout. Now, I know sometimes people wonder, like, what's the purpose of these tours? When I'm just kind of going over obvious things, like here's the kitchen, here's the dining room, all that good stuff. But one thing I learned is that you have some people who probably see these houses, their realtor probably send it to them. They probably see it on Zillow. They're going through pictures. And a lot of time pictures can be deceiving. A lot of times it's hard to tell, how big the kitchen is. For example, you may see a picture of the kitchen and it may look like this, right? Or let's say it looks like this. But what you don't get to experience is the size of the kitchen. I could already tell you right here, this is wider than a lot of space that you typically have between your countertops and your island right here. So gives it the illusion that there's a lot of space here, right? But then I can also say that this wall right here is just a little bit close. It's not deal breaking or anything, but just a little bit close right here, you know? So that's the thing with these videos that I hope to pretty much uncover for you as I'm doing it. So in these videos, I also like to kind of give my take, point out things that I really like and things that I would want in a house. I'm just starting my journey to build houses myself. So I like coming through these new constructions and just getting some ideas of what they do and then kind of giving my opinion too. So one thing I really do like is this massive island. It's very nice. Fills the space very well. Again, because this flows all the way over here. So if this island was even half the size, you would just have this big open space right here. So it's nice that you have this big full island and you can put a couple of chairs on the side too. I like it. I like the quartz countertop. Very good touch. You get some outlets on the side here. This is a common theme that we're seeing where you have the contrasting island, which looks like a very dark gray. Actually really like that color, very dark gray. And then you have the white cabinets and countertops over here. And then you have the backsplash that kind of matches this over here. So very good touch. You do have your dishwasher off to the side here. Pretty cool. And that's pretty much the kitchen. So I'd like to just show you from this view. Very nice fixtures. I got black fixtures going all throughout the house. Well, for the most part anyway, because that fan over there is a like a brushed silver color. But that matches the appliances over here. We'll check out the pantry. Pantry has a huge door on it. More pantry than you'll probably need. So that's pretty good. Then you kind of have this butler's counter heading into the dining room. Again, I like what the builder did with these houses. They just have these little touches that you're not gonna really find in a lot of the new construction, like the big box new construction that you find where they do the big neighborhoods, unless the houses are like 2,700 square feet plus. Again, this one is 2,200 square feet, and I actually really do like this floor plan. So I just weaseled my way right back around to the front, and then there's your formal dining room. Again, not seeing a lot of that. And technically, if they wanted to, that could have been a bedroom or an office. But you got 4 bedrooms upstairs, so. We'll take a look at the garage here. Which is pretty much your standard 2-car garage. Very high ceilings, so that's a plus. And one thing I do like is the way that they flared out these stairs right here. A lot of times in new construction, they just put like a little rinky-dink small step to step down. This house is sitting on a basement. We'll check that out at the end. But that adds a lot of potential to the house, especially in a time where home prices aren't as cheap as they once were. You want to have as much potential as possible because this home can be, well, this is a little bit more than a starter home in my opinion in regards to the size. But if your family grows or you want to have a multi-generational house where you may have your parents living with you, they can be in the basement and you could kind of build that out if you like. The thing I've noticed here in Georgia is that there's a good bit of people who have basements, but not a lot of them build them out. But this is your living room area. You got 9-foot ceilings all throughout downstairs, which is very good. You have an electric fireplace. Me personally, I like gas better. Obviously, it looks a lot more real. And I realized that there's not a lot of electric fireplaces that look very real. And I just wonder if it's just hard to find or hard to make a fireplace, an electric fireplace that looks like a gas fireplace, or if that just kind of the theme for electric fireplaces. So let's just check out the backyard a little bit here. Hopefully them dogs are not going crazy. So this is the backyard. Get a huge deck. It does look over into the neighbor's yard quite a bit. Luckily, you're higher up, so they're not really looking into your yard that much, as you can see. All right, so we'll check out upstairs. Again, you got 4 bedrooms up there and 2 bathrooms. One of the bathrooms being the primary. I do like the fact that they have the metal spindles on the stairs. I like the fact that there's no carpet on the main walk areas. I understand that carpet saves money, but man, like in the main walk areas, I hate seeing it there. So they did a really good job just bringing the flooring up here as well. So the first thing we'll look at is the primary bedroom. Pretty much have everything that you would want, right? So tray ceilings, nice wide open layout. And ladies, we have 2 closets. So I already know this is a plus for y'all. I'm telling you, I've seen some crazy things, especially with the single ladies that I work with. They'll sit here and buy a 5-bedroom house and turn one of those bedrooms into a closet. I haven't had one. She bought a 5-bedroom new construction house. One of the bedrooms, she turned them into her closet, and then the other bedroom is her dressing room. Ain't that crazy? I almost had to talk her out of knocking down the wall. So that's the primary bedroom again. You got the carpet. Here's the bathroom, nicely laid out. Let me know your thoughts on this color scheme and the tiles. Do you think it's too bold for you? Do everything just kind of work together? I do like the stand-in shower a lot. With all the glass here and the half wall, you get a lot of that light from that window too. Here's the tub. I personally think it could have been a better tub, but I will give them some grace because all of this just kind of worked together. I think anyway. I like the choice of vanity that they have in here. And then the 2 mirrors, they just work together. And it's perfect because they got that little break in the middle so you can't see me. Show you the shower once again. Just a water closet. So that's the primary bedroom. I'll turn around and just pan to it one more time. And then you have 3 other bedrooms here. So my only gripe with this floor plan, typically I don't like any bedrooms to touch the primary bedroom. So you have 1 bedroom right here. Which wouldn't be that bad if you have, like a very young child. But if they're like a teenager or something, you don't want them next to you. They make too much noise. Got too much going on as a teenager. But I guess if you don't want them sneaking out the house and all that, they have to cross go close to your bedroom to even get downstairs. So I guess for safety, security reasons, that might not be a bad thing. Guest bedroom or guest bathroom, sorry. So similar design theme going on here, except for your striations and the tile are gray instead of the darker gray or the black color. This is pretty much the same as the primary bedroom, but the color theme just pretty much matches. You get tile all the way throughout. That's pretty nice. And excuse the blue tape. I'm assuming this house was under contract at some point. And somebody came through, just put some blue tape on some things they wanted to fix, and I'm not sure if the house fell out of contract or not. So you still got some blue tape there. Again, this house is available for sale, just under $560,000. And keep in mind, we're in that environment where you can negotiate. Remember, it was a seller's market for a little bit in 2020 to the mid 2022. And then now the buyers pretty much have the upper hand, really because of the cost of housing and interest rates. So things aren't moving as quickly. But here in Georgia, they're still moving. But it's not crazy where you have to put in any crazy over asking offers or things selling within a couple of days. So this environment, buyers can get away with negotiating, can negotiate on price. But I always say if you're going to get a loan, you need to negotiate those closing costs. That's money right out of your pocket. Or if you want your monthly payment lower, you can negotiate to where the seller contributes to buying down your rate, whether you do a permanent rate buy down or you do a temporary buy down where they buy it down for maybe 2 to 3 years. So that wraps up upstairs. This bedroom's actually a really good size. And then I'll just walk down in the basement so you can see the size of it. I mean, that's pretty much all you need to see. Basement's unfinished. It looks really good right there. I'm telling you, I really like these floors. So between these color floors and a little bit darker wood color, those two I really like. But I like floors that really look like wood. I know a lot of houses have that gray colored laminate LVP floors. And just really tired of seeing that. Just not a fan of it anymore. It was all the rave at one point, but that has since gone away. So here's your basement. Again, it is unfinished. Do get some pretty tall ceilings in here, but this just opens up more potential in the space. Look like it's stubbed out to put a bathroom right here. Me, honestly, I'd put a bedroom, at least one bedroom, which I guess the bedroom would pretty much have to be over here, because for it to actually be a bedroom, it needs to have a window. So I would honestly have a bedroom and a kitchenette area somewhere, which maybe put like a little kitchenette over there, and then like a little lounge area right here. I don't know. You'd have to work it out, because then if you want to access all that back here, you have to go to the bedroom. Or unless you put the bedroom going across right there. I don't know. You have options though. And that's what this is all about. So I appreciate you all bearing with me on this tour. And if you're interested or know anybody interested, send them my way so I can help make the next move your best move.